Hi everybody, welcome. It's Scarlet Pete's Self-Sufficiency Caravan Life. Joining me outside in my patio area by my fireplace and my garden to be. I put a shout out on Facebook and around my friends asking them for some plants they no longer needed. So far I've been given quite a few, as you can see. Firstly, I'll start with Tesco's. They had a sale on. I got a trowel for £1.50 and some hose pipe for £5 with a load of fittings. Had to be bought. But for the rest, I've been given. So what have I got here? I've been given some fennel, and hopefully that'll recover, but I'm not too hopeful for that, poor things. I've got some basil, some lemon balm, and some spearmint, all given to me by the lovely lady in the market who sells ethnic things. Her name's Sue. So thank you, Sue, for that. That's Sue in the market in Welshpool. If you've never been, go and have a look. Oh, she also gave me, look at this, a chilli. I'm so excited about that. That's already looking happy. Now, yesterday, another friend, Sarah, brought me a bag of goodies. She said I could have them as long as I knew what they were. So I had to ID this plant, which straight away I knew exactly what it is. Do you know what it is? It's horseradish. So there's a few of them. And here's the root. See? That's what horseradish is made out of, the sauce. She also gave me some rhubarb, some chives, which have soaked thoroughly overnight, and they're ready to go in. There's a bit more horseradish root and some mint. Oh, that definitely looks like it's soaked now. The mint's not recovered yet, but you can really struggle to kill mint. That will grow. That will be happy. What else? I'm going to leave that rhubarb in the water for now. Now I've got to decide where to put the goodies. Shall I put them in my pile, or shall I put them in some more pots? Now then, I'm thinking things that could go crazy on somebody else's land, like horseradish, better go into a pot. Possibly the mint as well. That might be better off going into a pot. But my chives and the rhubarb, I think they're going to love it in there. The chives are quite robust and happy to have been moved. They've not got a problem. And I'm thinking I'm going to use those in cooking. I'm going to put those right at the front here. So I'm going to dig a little hole about as deep as the pot and see how they settle in. And here we go. Just going to tip them out. Got a really good root bundle. They look really happy, and I'm just going to push those into the hole we've created. I might plant them just a little bit deeper because some of that needs to be under the soil. The onion bulbs. There we go. Push those like that, cover them up a little bit, and our first plant is planted in the heap. The next plant I'm going to look at planting is my rhubarb, and I think I'm going to put that just about there in the middle and dig a bit of a hole for him. Push it in deep. There we go, and cover him up. Better give them a water. They're going to need some water for the next few days just to get them to settle in and be happy chappies, which is what I'm doing with all my new potted plants as well. I'm going to go looking now around the farm to see if I can find another bucket, because I would like to put my mint in another bucket. Bucket found, and now I'm going to fill it up with some of that old composted manure from the pathway that's in my way by the caravan. It's all full. Let's get the plant in. I'll dig a hole. Right now it's looking a bit sad, this mint, but it'll be absolutely fine. So I'm going to tip it out, drop it in the hole and backfill it. I've thought about these long bits here that look a bit dead, and well, they're not dead, but they're not going to help the plant very much at the moment. And we've got some potential growth here at the bottom, and we've got some leaf node areas here. So what I'm going to do is cut off this just above there taken off the long straggly bits and left some growth points here, so it will grow new from here and from these pieces, because these will just help the plant struggle more, really, because it's got to send up from the roots water and nutrition up to these dying bits. And yeah, they probably would pick up, but what I'm going to do with these is give these a second chance in water. So I'm going to get a jam jar, fill it with water and put those in after I've tidied them up a little bit. Basically, I've taken what's called a cutting. You cut below tudent leaves here, which would be at this point. I've cut off the spare leaves that were looking wilted and would also help the plant lose water through. Maybe that one needs to come off as well. And then you just stick it in a jam jar of water and watch to see if roots grow. So we'll keep an eye on that, and I'll update you on that, see if we get some root growth. I tell you what, we'll take a cutting off this healthy mint as well and see how that fares. I just cut below the leaf joint on each one. I've taken off the leaves off till the tip here, and all I'm going to do is put that in water. And we just leave it and see what happens. If they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. But I bet you they grow. Even those poorly ones. I'll make a nice bit of mint tea with the leaves I chopped off. And before I go, talking of tea, I've got some gone off milk here. At home I'd have my house cow and I'd be milking her, but I had to go to the shop and buy some milk. This is all gone off. So rather than throw it away, I'm going to use it as a fertiliser on the gardens. I think this chilli can benefit from it. Goodness me, it is a bit solid. It's a bit for you. I'll put a bit in this soil. A bit there. And a bit there. And I'll get some water and water that in. Might need a bit more water. Right, that's it for today then. I don't only have you watching me in YouTube land. I've got a very interested cow or two. Good morning. Did you enjoy your gardening lesson? Hope you did. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, share, give me a comment so I know you're there, and join me next time on my Caravan Life series to see what I'm up to. I better do some knitting too, else my machine knitters are going to get a bit fed up with me. Bye bye.